Are you taping?
I'm taping.
Cool, thanks. Hey, it's Joe Daniels from Swing This Kettlebell on Strength in Covington, Kentucky. A lot of questions about people seeing tape on athletes. Basically, what's that stuff? Boom, what is that? It's basically kinesiotape, and it's been around. Some Japanese guy came up with it. Basically this is fascial movement taping. 1 second. There's a lot of different stuff out there. What works best for you, we're going to try to find out. But basically, there are multiple different brands of kinesiotape, and what kinesiotape can be used for basically for support without constriction, kind of like your old white athletic tape. So basically what that does is it locks down the joint, doesn't allow you very much movement, kind of demobilizes or immobilizes the joint. This gives you a little sense of, like I said, I've been to an airrosti provider, and I believe airrosti uses RockTape with their name on it. So got that up there to work on teres major and a little supraspinatus and infraspinatus injury that I have. So they kind of put that there to stabilize the shoulder a little bit. Basically all it is a stretchy bit of tape. Some of it's used cotton, like KTTAPE, a regular clinical roll of more of a generic kinesiotape. But the thing is, it's all the same stuff. RockTape right here, and even in their book, the taping, excuse me, taping movement, not muscles, he talks about it just being, where is it? It's a little bit stronger nylon and adhesive acrylic adhesive on their actual tape, on their kinesiotape. So it's all kinesiotape. How do they differ? Well, these guys come in big bulk rolls. I believe in RockTape you can get the same. Prices are different. You know, obviously you're paying something with a name on it, you're gonna have to pay some more money. KTTAPE is another brand. This stuff, I really like the Pro. It's twice as expensive, but it seems to last a lot longer. It doesn't hold water, so if I go hiking or mountain biking and get wet, swimming, this stuff will stay on. I've had RockTape stay on when I swim, but like I said, this is interesting. It's a little bit reflective for people that might be running, but what the tape is for, I feel like it gives you a very good sense of stability, kind of as an proprioceptive way as to tell you, hey, be in this better position. Instead of stopping, it's not stopping me from going overhead, it's not stopping me from rotating, internally, externally rotating my arm, but what they say that it can help, when I find it, basically a lot of the stuff's using fascial meridians from Thomas Myers Anatomy Trains work. Basically that connective fascial tissue that our body is meant to move with muscles together as one unit, not as just independent muscles. They all work together. That's why you can have a tight hamstring and it affects way up into the hip. So here, what it says, we'll use this from the RockTape, indications of what it can help to enhance recovery, rehabilitation, athletic performance in early performance fatigue, prolonged recovery, tightness, swelling, edema, weakness, coordination loss, balance insufficiencies, speed loss, poor muscle activation, basically like muscle firing in the rhythm. So if you go to do a squat and you're driving with your quads before your hips, you're going to shoot your hips back, altering your center of gravity, or your center of balance, center of mass, and affecting all that. Had a little bit too much caffeine. So anyway, so muscle inhibition and movement pattern dysfunction. People, they can use it for, you know, pregnancy support. You could use it for help in performance stuff. So pitchers, tennis, all this stuff. Like go across. You can do like lateral chains if you're kinetic chains, different stuff like that. sport-specific chains. So a lot of stuff doesn't make sense to people that are looking into it. Basically, here's some for edema control, for pregnancy and stuff like that. Shoulder swelling, getting rid of some of that accumulated fluid. Some of the corrective ways. Sciatic pain, helping the shoulder. We put some on Michelle. She actually had, this Michelle's holding the camera, turn around, there's your face. She dislocated her shoulder 10 months, how much? 10 months?
5 months.
Whatever, I don't remember. 5 months ago, and this is keeping it, she says it feels a little bit more stable. I have pretty much the same thing. I have not dislocated my shoulder, but I feel it has more stable feel when I'm getting ready to go for my overhead press with Kettlebell Sport, for my bench, when I'm trying to get like heavy bench, stuff like that. I've used it in almost every different application you can think of. But anyway, so like I said, the difference is prices, colors, and I don't think that one's better than the other. Everybody, here's the thing, it's got different adhesive. That's what makes it, like ours is better. Well, here's a different thing, is everybody has different skin chemistry. Like, think about pH level. Some people are oily, some people sweat a lot, some people are kind of sticky, blah 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 blah, whatever. So this might work great for you, the generic. This RockTape might work great for you. This KTTAPE might work great for you, but it might work better for very different people. So you gotta just kind of find which one works the best for you as far as adhesiveness. And that's what I find is the biggest difference. Do I find any big difference between KTTAPE and RockTape? Not yet. Do I find a big difference between the KTTAPE Pro and the regular KTTAPE? Yes, I do. As far as adhesion, as far as keeping it on, as far as the stretchability, all that stuff. Because that's another thing, is like you can use it with a stretch, with a little stretch, with no stretch, whatever. Everyone's different. So, RockTape has rock docs out there. People can get certified in using their stuff. When I go to my airrosti provider, Dr. Balza, he's been helping me with that. They use RockTape. Who knows? It just depends. This works great for me, as does this. So, the difference, if you're looking to try some, I suggest, you can even find KTTAPE. RockTape has some little sample packs, and it has some some stuff. Where are we at? It has some literature. Maybe they have a taping application that'll help you open up their packages faster. I don't know. But anyway, power taping performance applications. So performance applications, endurance taping applications, sport taping applications, stuff like that. And also, let's see, KTTAPE has the little pro packs where it's called a fast pack. There's just a couple applications in each one, a trial pack basically. They also have 20 in the pro, and they also have 20 in the cotton. The cotton elastic sports tape, synthetic. So it just depends. These are usually only $12.99, $20. So anyway, so basically, you gotta find which one works the best for you. And I'm not a big person in just relying on names. I don't really buy something just based on the name. I want to test out varying different ones. So anyway, you gotta put it through the ringer. This works for me, that works for me, this works for me, and this works for me. To varying different levels. There you go. This is the differences.